Lights. Light. Light. Lights. It is 11:02 and we just opened the shop. There was already 2 cars here as I flipped the signs to open, which is awesome. A great start to the day. I also just heard a kid get really excited because he's like, oh my gosh, stickers, what cute, cool stickers. And it was on my mind today. I thought, you know what, maybe today is the day that I do some new stickers. We've been working on that, of course, as you know, in our last video here. And I thought maybe I could do some new ones for today. So I'm gonna take that as a sign that yes, I should move ahead with more stickers. I've been using my Ghouls Night Out little, I'm gonna call it my pencil case, because it's like I'm back in school and I have all the things that I need for my life here. Do you remember when you used to be back in school and you'd get excited about, you know, what pen you were gonna use, especially at the beginning of the year when you'd smell the erasers and you had like the brand new books and your pencils and they were perfect and you made sure that you had all the different color highlighters and everything, and there was just so much joy to be found inside your pencil case. But like this morning, I don't know about you, but for especially here in our store, we're always losing lighters. We light candles, we light incense, like you saw me this morning. And so now I keep a lighter in my pencil case. I keep my scissors, all my good stuff. The first thing I'm going to truly do today is grab my favorite pen, because I have a favorite blue pen, and I'm gonna make a list of the things that I have to get done. So it's me and Matt working in the store today, and it's 6 hours. I can get a lot done in 6 hours. The first thing is to map out my list of accomplishments. This guy sold online, so we better pull him before he disappears here at the shop. So these are all things that we have to package up today to get them ready for the mail tomorrow. I have a special request for this one, and I'll share with you guys what that is. The other thing I'm going to do, and I'm probably going to work on this first, at least get my pictures, so I can, what I do is I take the pictures and that way I can sit at the front desk and still in between customers while they're looking, I can get my stuff up online. So I'm going to pick, oh, I love that. Look at these colors together. I am going to pick, I always try to get at least 6 things up every day on my Etsy. I think it's really good if you do that, because I think the shop algorithm, I just feel like when you're active in your store, of course they're going to promote you and to help you get the word out about your shop. So that's just the thing that I think that works really well. I'm going to go ahead and select 6 things, probably this guy too. These are some things from my last thrift video in Goodwill. I love that bird. Oh my gosh, these things are things that make me happy. This was another really good one right here. And these are all shippable, which I love. But look at that, the vintage rose. She's beautiful. It's an aluminum with a little stand too. So love that. Let's focus on at least getting this up. I'm gonna also get this guy up today. This would be a cute ring dish. What do you think? Somebody will find something for this one. I have the most amazing time when I find the random things that I just follow my gut and pick up what I love, that looks really enjoyable to my eye, and then I get home and I know it's vintage, I can tell it's old, but then I run them through my Google lens, and like for example this one right here, when I picked this up and I loved it with the butterflies, I did not even realize at the time that it's actually brass with it. It's funny, when I got up to the Goodwill counter, one of the employees was like, I saw this, and he even said, I didn't realize it was brass, and I'm like, it's brass? So anyway, sure enough, I get home, I get back here to the shop, and I do a search on it, and yeah, it's a vintage brass porcelain butterfly dish, and they're pretty collectible. So right now I found 2 online going for $35 each. What did I pay for mine? Like, you guys were with me, a couple bucks, right? And then I'm working on this guy here, which, come on, we love gold, right? Chances are, if you're watching me, you love gold, or else I'm convincing you to bring more gold into your life. But I love this with all the colors, the scallop. Turns out, and it lines up with the marking on the back, that this is a vintage, old, again, highly collectible Japanese plate. And so I was just, let me see if I can find some stuff on it here. What I'm finding is that it's considered a rare find, and they're being described online as antique or old vintage Japanese porcelain gold encrusted scalloped bowls. The ad I'm currently looking at is they want $126.35. I'm looking at another one here. It's going for $85. And then I'm looking at a bunch more, and they're going up to $225 for these gold really heavily hand painted bowls. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and list mine for $99.99. I'd like to continue to do more research into it to really identify its history even more, because now, like I said, I've gone down the rabbit hole. I love thrifting and finding pieces and then learning about them, right? That's how you become experts in things. So Mr. Light that wants to go on and off, I think that was a yes. We're going to do some more research on this one, but I have it listed for $99. And while there's plates like this going for $225, my thought in business has always been, I do not want to be a museum, okay? I don't want to be a museum. I could put this in our on-site museum if I wanted to, which I did debate, because it's really interesting as well, the history of gold in the Japanese culture. I was down that rabbit hole as well, which maybe I'll share with you guys. Let me pull up the article I was looking at. But for my price point, I'm going to go with $99, and then if I need to increase it from there, I can. But I think I'd be very, very happy if I got $100 for this plate. Holy moly. But never want to be a museum. I like my prices to basically be able to go, even like this guy here. You know, why it's going for $35. I put mine at $29. So, you know, go a little bit under. And you will always find, like, the thing is that, say it with me, there is a sock for every foot. That is case in point. I can tell you this week, I have the tag over there in a jar. But do you remember when we went thrifting together in Sedona, and I found a whole bunch of, starts with a P, I want to say Pomeranian, but it's not Pomeranian. No, I'm gonna have to find out what they are. I think I'll find the video, and I will insert it right here. It's called Portmeirion. Portmeirion, and it was the big bowl that matched this set. I couldn't find the footage really quickly, so I just figured I'd pop over here to my thrift section and show you. This is the brand right here. So yeah, that bowl just sold this week. My price point, while it was going for even more online, I put mine a little under, and I went for $66. And I kid you not, that bowl sold this week. I was like over the moon, you know, because I did not pay that much, but that is the joy of finding and flipping for somebody else who is collecting that particular, you know, theme of dishes or whatever it is. Never judge your pricing through your own pocketbook. While I might not pay $99 for this piece, if I was a special collector, I might even pay more than $99 for this piece, right? So my tactic has always been to price under, and it gives me a volume, and I'm always overturning things. It makes people want to check back to see what is in stock. It makes people realize that things move fast. It puts money back into my pocket, where I can go ahead and then reinvest in more stuff to bring in. And as a result, I constantly have a rotating inventory. So that's just how I like to do business. Yeah, people coming in, grabbing it when they see it, because it's not going to be there for long. Somebody will come along and they will see it and they will love it, because, say it with me, there is a sock for every foot. So I went in the rabbit hole of looking up Japanese art and like identification and, you know, how people love to collect it. I did come across the kintsugi, which I've heard about that before, the process of putting together broken pottery pieces with gold. And I love this. I love this because it's a metaphor for embracing your flaws and imperfections. There's a quote here: you won't realize your full potential until you go through all the tough times. And isn't that true, right? I always say that, you know, crappy things happen, but if you are happy where you are right now and who you are as a person, then, you know, everything that you went through made you who you are right now. And it's absolutely beautiful. So it's just a really healing thought. So I personally love that on a personal note. And then I started going down like they use a lot of gold. I love gold. So let me think, what's their thoughts? So in Japanese culture, the golden color is very popular of gold. It's used extensively in decoration and symbolizes wealth and prestige, right? They also use it in tools and weapons, and it represents precision, masculinity, and high-tech strength. Yeah, gold, prosperity. How can you not love that? So we got all those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to add to the collection and put it out there into the ether. But now it's time to do some packing and shipping. Oh, this guy is going off with Michelle. And we're gonna get this one off to New York. I do love this one. Say it with me. Filled with cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers. I'm obsessed with eating little like appetizer things. Like give me some olives. Give me little bits of cheese, like a little mouse. I just love cheese and crackers. And Matt just told me that one of my ghost paintings sold, so I'm gonna run to Etsy to take that one off real quick. Okay, back to this guy. I saved all my peanuts and everything. We're gonna send a cute little planty card to Michelle. Okay, Michelle, if you're watching this, you got the gingerbread plate, okay? So I'm thinking cozy times, cozy season. I'm gonna throw in some of our handmade incense. I want to say this flavor, but please don't eat it. This scent is Halloween. So we designed it to smell like a walk through a spooky forest, okay? So burn these if you dare, but I hope you will enjoy the cozy vibes that it does give you. Those fall vibes, we love it. And I'm gonna throw in for you a crystal mushroom. This one's Jasper. So I thought it'd be kind of fun and cute. Jasper is all about grounding ourselves. And again, when I think about fall and just getting cozy and, hunkering down. You will fit into the bag. You will fit into the bag. All right, love note, done. Signed, sealed, now to be delivered. I am pausing to eat an apple. I have just gotten back into eating apples again. I don't know, how did I go so long without having apples in my life again? So I've reintroduced them, and I'm gonna tell you, it is the perfect afternoon snack. I encourage you to eat an apple a day. It does keep the doctor away, at least my grandmother used to say that. And if I only had, my favorite pairing right now with apple is smoked Gouda cheese. So good, smoked Gouda, try it. So next thing I have to do is get to this beautiful piece right here. But something special is happening with this one. Brenda made an order and she actually messaged me beforehand and she's like, if I get this jug, would you be able to paint a really cool scene on it with maybe like ghosts, dark roses, bats? And I'm like, well, yes, I could. I'm gonna go ahead and get my paints out and get ready to do that. I will start tomorrow's vlog with me showing you what I do with this one. So I will see you guys tomorrow and we'll pick up where we left off, but I'm about to go get this guy ready to make the trek to Washington in a whole new dress. Ask yourself, have I done something to move my business forward today, or to do something for yourself because you're awesome? I will see you tomorrow, and yeah, we'll get into some more fun.